Dead and Laughing is here again.
Howdy fucking doody.
Howdy fucking doody. Howdy.
Such a lovely day. How was your
fucking good, actually.
Yeah?
Kind of busy, but good overall. But today, sponsored by...
Today, not sponsored by...
I wish.
Guinness.
Guinness.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, the music you hear in the background is Mudvayne. Album, was it LD50? Right?
Damn.
Smooth, ain't it?
Yeah, really smooth. What's up, Matthew? What's going on? Ah, he left.
Yeah, LD50. He left.
He left.
You son of a bitch.
We are going to start off with shout-outs. So, shout-out to Zim. Shout-out to Mac.
Monsters Art Clan.
Oh.
Brucey, all of our guests.
Mm-hmm. The supporters.
All of you. And all of you pretty bitches out there.
Our OnlyFans supporters as well.
Yes, especially them. The ones that want to see him teach you yoga.
Our main Patreon Matthew for our OnlyFans subscriber. Thank you, Matthew.
Yes, thank you for tuning in every damn time he goes live and opens his anus for you.
Oh, you laughed again. But we are waiting for our upcoming guest, tonight's guest.
Bat in your belfry. Talented.
Dude, I did not.
The bat in your belfry. You didn't realize that?
I didn't believe it.
What? That was the name?
Was that the name?
Is that the name? That's what it says. Bat in your belfry.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bat in your belfry.
Let's see. But yeah, thank you all guys for supporting.
That's some sick work though. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I like it's really just the definition of dark art.
Hey, look.
Ooh.
Hattie.
We're gonna have some merch pretty soon, guys.
Since we always tell you bring your favorite cuddle corpse, we thought we might start providing that for you. Little body bag dolls. Look at that.
It's crazy how you know how to do that.
Hobbies.
It's very questionable.
Yeah, it's very questionable how I know how to tie like that.
It even has a loop in the back.
Yeah. So you can hang them all over the place.
Maybe you were the creeper in the movie.
Hey, shut up. But yeah, these are going to be made to order. So as soon as you want one. Oh, and we are going to paint some of these too. So every one of them is going to look different. Every one of them is going to be different.
And I would like to say that if you guys would like some custom work from us, we could provide that for you as well.
We don't only do OnlyFans.
No, not at all.
Oh, and if you don't want it with the rope, with that all tied up, we do it like this too.
Blank.
Yeah, blank body bag. That'd be adorable. Look at that.
There she is.
Oh, and we also have shirts coming your way, which we post about. So, after this episode, we will post all that shit.
Hey!
That's it.
Hey guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Howdy fucking doody.
Howdy fucky doody to you too.
How's your Saturday coming along?
Not too bad. No, it's a Saturday during the pandemic, it seems like any other day, so it's cool.
That's very true.
I was about to say, so it blends in very well with the rest of the week.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Weekends are just a normal day now. It's just a regular day. Nothing special about it. So,
well, we still have to go to work.
True.
So work.
But yeah,
I've been trying to avoid a real job all my life, hence what I do. So
Yeah. So let's start off with you. So, what's your name and what do you do? And
blood type. Where did you hide the bodies? And do you
I can only
prefer,
answer some of those
fatty flesh
questions.
to lean
Sorry.
flesh?
My name is Michelle Krebich. I run Bat in Your Belfry. I make art, enamel pins, accessories. Usually you'd find me in the Southern California like horror con circuit, but that's kind of been put on hold at the moment. So right now I'm just kicking it on Etsy. So that's where you can find me, and here on Instagram as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah, right now we're looking at your art. It's insane.
I like the little plague doctors too.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
I have a
There you
thing
go.
for plague doctors. If you couldn't tell, they're kind of my favorite subjects.
Yeah,
which,
that's awesome. Right now we're looking at that.
We couldn't notice at all.
you know, just a little.
Plague doctors, you say?
Perfect for what's going on right now.
Perfect for a pandemic.
Yes.
You know, I never would have guessed, like all the years ago, that I got into plague doctors as like a historical, like just fascination that would be terribly relevant ever again. Like it was just so absurdly obscure in history, and now it's like, oh yeah, pandemics. So
Yeah.
I knew.
Don't forget your hood and mask. Remember, develop on the spices. You don't want to get covered with all their smells.
Yeah, that too.
We had a question for you.
The SoCal Etsy Guild?
Uh,
Have you worked with the SoCal Etsy Guild?
You know, I've heard of the SoCal Etsy Guild, but I don't know if I've worked with them. I've been on Etsy a long time, like a really long time, longer than I care to admit. So I feel like I've heard of them, but no, I haven't worked with them.
I was
They're very nice. They're very nice. They're cool.
Was it that one thing you're supposed to go to?
Yeah, we were supposed to do it, but then that would limit our work by a lot because she was saying that the woman who actually runs it, we were talking to her and she said it can't be like super violent, no like really bloody. It's like fuck, so we're only able to take like 2 things each maybe.
Maybe.
If that. It can't be showing nudity, nothing sexually explicit. Understandably, they're like family events and all that shit.
Yeah,
But
that's the thing with like Etsy is very kind of safe, I want to say. I know there's like alternative sites out there to sell like, you know, more horror oriented things, but I've kind of slipped by under the macabre radar, so it hasn't affected me yet personally, but I could totally see how it's affected, you know, other people, and that kind of sucks, but I get it. Like you said, it's family stuff, so it is what it is.
yeah. But still, they were nice, and we couldn't dress up.
Yeah.
Ah.
Obviously, we wanted to dress up. So we're
What's
like,
the point?
oh, bitch. Well, we understood because at the time they were gonna set it up in a mall, and the management was like, well, what if they kill somebody? We don't have their faces. Like, we're not planning on killing anybody, and if we do, you're gonna know. But fuck it.
That's funny.
So, yeah, give us a spill on how you started, how it all began, and the backstory of your art and your passion.
So drawing has just kind of been something I've been doing since I was a kid. It was just a hobby for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to school for film production and theater of all things. And I had started out of college, Bat in Your Belfry, just for kind of like shits and giggles, just some spare cash on the side. And I was actually doing like a lot of set stuff in LA, like art department gigs. And my Bat in Your Belfry stuff started making more money than working like art department grunt gigs. So I slowly switched over and started doing that more. And then I did a lot more like conventions and shows, and it kind of established to where I am now. So it just took some time and dedication and happy accidents, I guess. I didn't intend to be an artist, is basically what I'm saying.
that reminds me of a Bob Ross quote.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no mistakes, only happy accidents.
Exactly.
He's a huge Bob Ross fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
It surprises people because they look at me like, you're into Bob Ross like that? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm a clown, but...
Bob Ross is awesome, dude. Like, you could put Bob Ross on in the background. It's like ASMR, and you can just like, fall asleep, you know?
Exactly.
He's pretty rad.
Me personally, I never really cared to watch it. Although he is a really good painter. I'll give him that. He was a really good painter.
Dude, he
It's
makes it look so
mind-blowing. I
easy.
would like,
What the fuck?
as a kid, I
He
would
makes it
watch
look
them,
so
and then-
easy.
Yeah, it's like, how the fuck do you make it look that easy, that simple? But yet, if I try, it's like a little happy fucking fuck you. It's not working.
Yeah,
And
I
meanwhile,
would
he's
watch
got like
them
a
and
little
then
squirrel.
he would make a mountain out of nowhere. I'm like, how the fuck? He just like did a couple
I
like.
I didn't know brushes worked that way. Like if you move it sideways, it makes a tree. Like how does that happen?
Exactly.
Those little, the
Remember?
little, no. What the fuck was it? That little scraper?
Oh, the
Yeah, the little scraper, just real quick.
The palette thing.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like the little palette shit. It's like, what the fuck? He's like, huh, okay. I don't know how the fuck you did that, but nice.
I think he works in oil. I've never worked with oil in my life. I've always been way too intimidated to touch that. But I think like, I don't know. I'm not a Bob Ross expert, and I think it's
oil for sure is super messy.
Yeah.
It stains anything that it touches, and takes forever to dry, obviously.
Yeah.
And,
Bob Ross was a machine.
He was a machine.
He was a death machine. He used to kill every canvas. Like that, did you?
Yeah, I did actually. So since COVID started, has it affected your business in any way, or you just been booming?
In a bad way, good way.
Good way.
It's been interesting. When COVID first started, I was like, well, that's it. This is gonna suck. But I mean, and it does, of course. Don't get me wrong. But
Uh-oh. How do you want out?
I think your audio went out.
Hold on, give us a second. Can you hear us? Uh-oh.
I don't know if your audio went out.
No!
No.
Oh, can you hear it?
Is that us or is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. We're missing out. No.
No!
Yeah, it's not. I don't know if it's us. I'm sorry. We can't hear anything you're saying. Is the sound working on your end or is it?
Uh-oh.
No, she can't hear us either.
No?
No, she can't hear us either. What the fuck? No! Oh, shit. No.
It just cut off.
Yeah, it just cut off mid-sentence.
Unless we restarted it.
Ah, fuck.
Which I don't want to do.
I don't want to restart it either.
Give us a sec.
One moment.
Fuck, I don't know what to do.
You're really lost, huh?
Yeah. It just
No.
stopped.
You can't hear us?
Can she hear us now?
Hello? She got off?
Ah,
Oh,
fuck.
that sucks. I don't know what happened.
Oh, but she should get back on, I think, maybe.
I'm going to quit and rejoin.
Sorry about that, guys.
We don't know what the fuck happened. It was going perfectly well, then silence. Hey, if you guys can hear us,
We love you.
Put it in the comments.
We love you.
Oh, we love you. We all love you. We love you. This shit,
Forgive us.
she's gonna rejoin. Yeah. Forgive us.
Please work. Please work.
Technical difficulties.
that was bizarre.
Oh,
I have no
there it
idea
goes.
what
Look
happened.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That was crazy. You were mid-sentence and it just got quiet.
I don't even know where it stopped where you could hear me or not, because I'm pretty sure I was just babbling before I realized the audio had somehow cut out. So
Oh, yeah,
sorry about that,
yeah,
guys. I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, we seen you talking. We're like,
No,
oh shit,
wait,
she can't hear us.
wait.
Hold on, we're missing out so much. No. Oh fuck.
But as you were saying,
The joys of going live, ain't that some shit?
Yeah, you know, technology, Murphy's Law. What do you expect? Yeah, so the pandemic has affected my business
It's a sign.
because everything's online now.
Yeah, it's all, god damn it. Well, moving forward.
Yeah.
Everything you said was very wonderful. Too bad we missed out on most of it. Damn. So, the pandemic affected your numbers.
Yeah. No, the pandemic had forced me, and as I'm sure most other people in my position who were doing a lot of shows and things, to kind of be more online driven, bigger presence through the platforms we sell through. For me personally, Etsy's been my platform. I had to go from like 50% shows and 50% selling online to 100% selling online. So that's been an interesting adjustment, but it's been a good adjustment. I've only had like an increase in traffic, which I've been very grateful for, the people supporting me, because this is my full-time gig. So it's been weird, but good, because it's weird because it's been good. I don't know how else to format that, but I do miss
sometimes the weird things do feel good.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. So we agree. Wholeheartedly agree.
Yes. But
yes, I had to say it.
so you said you make enamel pins, prints.
Yeah.
What else do you have to sell? Original pieces?
Yeah, we're actually looking at one of your pins right now. That little plague doctor looks sick.
Yeah, we see it.
I have one right here. I'll see if I can get my little camera to focus on it.
Oh, yeah, that's the one we saw right now.
Yeah.
That looks sick.
Thank you.
I need it.
And how much do those run for?
These guys go for 10. They're on my Etsy shop. So he's up there.
You hear that? Go get that shit.
Thank
You can get it, pin it anywhere. You got a nipple ring you want to replace? Go for it.
Pin the pin on the clown's ass.
I cannot condone that because I don't know if that's body safe material.
Pin the pin the plague doctor on the clown's ass. Oh god, that sounds so much worse.
Yes.
I have a few. I have a lot of Black Phillip sort of inspired guys as well, and I'm really into I like lots of line work. It's just something that I've sort of gotten into. My little my indent cowboy here too as well. So some of the enamel pins I've made. There's a lot more, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sick. We want to do pins, like enamel pins as well, but we saw the pricing. I mean, it is expensive, but it pays off. So
yeah,
we need to eventually do it.
And we want to find some place that actually makes coffin-shaped ones.
I mean, I think it just depends on your designs. Regarding like enamel pins in business, like I was never intending on making enamel pins, but I collected enamel pins. And I think when you're an enamel pin collector, you eventually start making them is what happens. And that happened with me. And I just have too much fun. I make too many pins. I should probably.
I wish I had that problem.
You're making too many pins?
Yeah.
No, you pose for too many pinups. That's different.
I was looking in the background. Is that any of your original art up there?
I have a few original pieces here. Let me see what I can do here for you guys.
I'm picking at it. I'm like, I see some stuff that looks trippy. Like
This guy, the goat. I sculpted him for a solo show. A lot of the art on this wall, funny enough, is my friend's. That Rougarou up there, that one's mine.
Looks good.
This Grim Reaper, I don't know how well you can see him. He's so tiny. That one's mine. But the other one's it's backwards. This is built from sketch Xavier. It's an original plague doctor from him.
Nice.
That one's me. That one up there is Mary Searing as an original Only Lovers Left Alive inspired piece. And then next to it's Caitlin McCarthy, who did like a black shuck. So I have a lot of stuff on my wall. This is actually my desk where I draw. So I I'm kind of a maximalist when it comes to visual inspiration. So I like to be surrounded by things that inspire. Oh, actually right here in the back, that's Lively Ghosts, Lindsay. And then
sick.
Also built from sketch. So those are the ones in the immediate frame that you can see.
Wow, everything's so neat.
I
Oh, I don't
know,
know about
that
that.
is so true.
Everything looks so neat.
My shit's all like not even spaced out correctly. It's all retarded in my room.
Yeah, if you walk into like his domain, it's just everything.
The red room.
You can't see the walls. It just looks like it's piled, like it's all together. Like it links up perfectly. It's funny.
I love that
crazy.
though. There's something about the I was obsessed with making collages when I was a teenager. I had like a box like of 5 pounds worth of magazine clippings, and I fucking loved it. I used to cut and make up all sorts of like shit, and there's something like really cool about that. Like it's kind of like stickers perpetually being slapped on each other. I love it. I think it's fun.
Oh, just collaging everything.
Yeah.
That's pretty much his whole fucking place.
That sounds rad,
a mixture of a lot bit of everything.
Music, horror, and art.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Hot Wheels.
And Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. Rad.
And that's the thing. People look at me and you collect Hot Wheels. Like, yeah, I love Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah. It's fucking crazy. Just the shit he told me about them. Just Jesus Christ, they can get expensive.
Yeah, it's a totally different ballgame.
But aside from fucking Hot Wheels, we're still going through your stuff. And wow, you got some crazy stuff on there.
Oh yeah. So what's been? I mean, obviously, Plague Doctors has been a big inspiration on you. So, what else has like motivates you in your creating and making?
You know, I've always been like fascinated by sort of like the macabre, fantastical, mythical folklore sort of stuff, and historical things as well. Like, I don't know if it's kind of off. I'm into it. If it's sort of finding beauty within the macabre, I'm into it. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I usually throw on music and just start drawing. That's
usually how it happens.
True.
Yeah.
That reminds you of Psycho, American Psycho, where he's having in the background. What was it? It was Leatherface, and he was working out. Right?
Are you comparing her to American Psycho?
No, but I'm saying like,
I might take that as a compliment, though.
I know, it's just I wanted to clarify.
Then
I can't say fed an ATM a stray kitten, though, so, you know, I'm not at that level yet.
Okay. All right, well, still. I just wanted to clarify. That's what it sounded like. Either way, nice.
Yeah. As in media-wise, I've noticed some of yours is in watercolor, correct?
I use watercolor. I use, I have some here, actually. I use these little micron pens a lot.
Oh, sick.
It's how you get, like, all the, like, line work.
Yeah.
I recently started working digitally, which I really wasn't about for the longest time until I kind of got the right tools. So it's been fun. I've been exploring with that. So, but I still try to make it look like I'm drawing with this when I'm working digitally. So, you know, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's the thing I've noticed as well. Sometimes I see digital work, but I'm like, it looks like traditional, and it trips me out.
Thank you.
And
That's awesome. That's my hope. Like, I don't want it to feel digital. Like, I'm not a big fan of overtly digital feeling pieces, but, you know, that's just me.
Yeah, I have to like really look at it and like, oh, okay, that's traditional, and then, oh, okay, that maybe might be digital, but it's sick. I like the combination of both. So
Thank you.
for that.
Sick.
The Grinch?
The Grinch. That looks sick.
Oh, I like the
The
dog.
Grinch. The Grinch is definitely watercolor. If you're looking at the one that I posted not too long ago, he's watercolor, and there's another tool I use. Yes, I love this thing. It's a Pentel Pentel ink pen. I believe it's Japanese, and it's rad because you get these like little cartridges you refill as you go along.
Oh, I've seen those.
And then they, depending how well there we go. I'll put it against my forehead because it's so like pasty ass. Depending how well.
I'm whiter than both of you.
Depending how well you take care of your brushes, like I kind of slaughter brushes, but this one's in okay shape, so those are cool.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, I think I used to have one of those. You can get the thinnest line ever if you know how to put the pressure right.
Just the very tip.
I think they're meant for calligraphy. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could get so much out of it. Another cool tool, which is kind of similar to that guy, is this watercolor like pen. Like I said, I'm awful to my brushes, so I'm like the worst person in the world. But
You think that's bad? You should see my supplies. They are fucked.
I think I still have glue on some of my brushes.
I have to replace a bunch of them because I just abuse the hell of those fucking things. I use them to a point where they just pretty much just like flutter out. So
They're like just like a bad.
They just give up and they look like claws after that. After that, it's just like trying to get one single line out of it. You're gonna get like a full smear of like just lines.
Which is cool too. Like there's something about the tools you use. Like if your tools are like loved, as I will say, it'll give you a certain look, you know, which if you know, it's like loose and sort of like abstract or even like horror based things like with like the ink splatters and like the unpredictability is so much fun. Like I love that type of stuff. So
I know that's gonna sound dirty, but he's actually really good with splattering.
No, I know what you mean. That's right.
Because whenever he colors in, like with my first mask, it had a bunch of blood splatters and everything, and he's the one who painted it. I put that shit away now. I took care of it.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that one's dead and dying. It's falling apart. It's kind of fucked up, but it's old. But before it was all skin color, and he got it. He asked if he could paint it. I was like, yeah, sure. So he painted it. And just the splattering and everything, it just made it look natural. It was like, you're a sick fuck.
Yeah, I did like that paint job I did on his original mask. So
I think it's like there on top. I think it is. You can check it out. I think it's on top.
Controlling like the splatter of your brush, it's actually harder than it looks. Like you can like royally fuck up a piece by like hitting it at the wrong places. So like it takes an interesting amount of control. Like it's a talent.
And he uses spray cans to do it too.
Right.
So it's like instead of just like a quick flick of the brush, it's just I don't know what the fuck he does.
This thing is dry rotting as fuck.
Yeah, I told you it's dead, dying.
Right. That is amazing.
The original baby skin.
Cool. That's cool. Is that latex? Like, did you make the latex or was it like a base already there?
It was already made.
Nice.
I just cut it up and tore it apart. And
that looks rad.
Yeah. But this one had to be retired. Wait, you're even flaps weird. Ew. But besides that.
Was there any other media you wanted to use? That you were interested as in... I don't know, sculpting? Did you ever want to get into that?
Yeah.
I can see that happen. Oh, yeah, that's right.
This guy.
I used to...
Like, I wanted to make a faux taxidermy piece. He's probably the biggest sculptor I've ever done. And he's like, actually, that's not true. He's not the last sculptor. I recently did a bunch of these like dark rabbits, which I just started getting back into sculpting. So, I don't know. I'd love to dick around with like a stop motion armature puppet one day would be super cool. I was really into stop motion as a kid growing up, and it's something that like ideally I'd love to like front a stop motion like horror project because stop motion's only really been family film oriented.
True.
So I'd love to see some crazy like stop motion monster puppets that are meant for like horror. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Well, we have seen some. Remember the shit on YouTube? Oh wait, I don't know. Did you see that?
What?
It was a stop motion. It was all claymation. It was really fucking gory. I forgot who did it. It's the same person who did it. I think made a Simpsons one where they were parodying You're Next. Remember that?
I've seen it.
Yeah, just seeing that was a trip. Like, oh shit!
I'll have to check it out.
It was really, really gory. Like just seeing Homer get his hand hacked into with a machete, and then him looking so sad. It's like, oh man, that's so fucked up. You just felt bad for Homer, and then they really just fucked him all up. It was bad.
Yeah, I think if you type in The Simpsons, You're Next, it'll probably pop up. So
okay, I'll check it out. I'll for sure check it out. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a couple of claymation videos like that where they're just eerie, no voices, no voice acting really. It's just like little sounds and shit, and just eerie music playing in the background, and
Yeah.
it's just a trip.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome.
I feel like with stop motion, just like the unnaturalness with the frame. I mean, it's there's a lot of potential for unsettling mood to be there. You know, just
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
So
okay with it.
what conventions did you vendor at? With
Krampus.
Yeah, well, I did do the Krampus ball. Is that the one you're talking about, Krampus?
Oh no, sorry. I just seen a picture of Krampus right here.
Oh, I used to do. I loved the show, the Krampus ball at Alpine Village, in Torrance. That was a super fun show. It was around Christmas in a beer hall and a bunch of people in like Krampus outfits running around. And we would just drink and make money. It was amazing. It was like the best kind of like show ever.
That sounds like a bad show ever. I got paid to drink.
That was always a fun one. Some of the big shows we've done in the past, we've been at Midsummer Scream since their first year. We really like them. LA Comic Con we've done. I've done Silicon Valley Comic Con. I've done. I was on the road a long time. The past few years, we used to do Sinister Creature Con. We recently, well, not recently, it was a year ago now. I forget that. We did the Ghost of Christmas Past Dark Market up in Alameda, Mockingbird Lane. Like, we travel up and down Northern California and Southern California. Like, we've done a lot. The farthest we've been up north is Portland. We did Rose City Comic Con, which was super fun.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So,
did you ever sell at Monster Palooza?
Dude, I've been trying to get a Monster Palooza since 2014. They would not have me.
Damn, that's a while.
Some of our previous guests have been at Monster Palooza, so that's cool. We had what was his name? The Bone?
Primordial Profiles, right?
Yeah.
I think he. Oh yeah, didn't he? Yeah, he said he actually did Van Damme before, right?
Yeah, he's been there. What
What
else?
was that character's name? Dr. Facilia, right?
You know what we're talking about?
Disney Village.
Did you say? Wait, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I thought I did, but no.
The voodoo doctor, whatever the fuck his name is. I think it's Facilia, right?
Yes, yeah, Dr. Facilier. Oh yeah,
Dr. Frog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dr. Facilier. AKA, I almost said ADA. What the fuck is wrong with me? AKA Shadow Man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
he's my favorite Disney villain. I know he's a newer one, but he's pretty rad. It's Keith David. How could you not love Keith David? He's got an incredible voice.
True. Jeez. That was the last animation film as a cartoon, I believe it was.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The last traditional 2D.
That one. That really sucks. Like,
my childhood is
we've grown up with that kind of stuff, and
same.
It sucks. But
I feel like they just kind of hash out the same like looking 3D animated stuff. It's too bad. I don't know.
It's in everything now.
Well, some of them are still good, but
it's not the
still.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird, but
I think we're so used to the 2D animation and just seeing it's like, oh man, childhood, and now we see everything else is like, you fucking assholes. But still.
So with digital art, what do you recommend to start with, as in programming tools? What do you recommend? I've
been drawing on the Apple iPad. Oh yeah, yay! No, that's my computer. Never mind. Never mind. I use just an iPad with the Apple Pencil, and I'm not even working with a Pro one. I think I'm just working with a regular iPad from 2018, and I'm using the Procreate drawing app. I love it. It's so great, and especially when you find the right brushes you want. Oh man, it like changes everything. And so I use that for drawing. When I design pins, it's vector based, so I use the Adobe Draw app, which you draw in vectors. I don't know how much you guys know about vectors in Illustrator. It's awful. I hate it. It's awful. So I like that I could just draw it and it translates. So those are the two programs I use the most on my my iPad.
I'm trying to get into digital art as well.
We're learning.
It's a huge learning curve because it's a big disconnect, especially when you're used to like the texture of paper when you draw, and especially if you work with like certain media, like it's a smooth piece of glass you're drawing on now, and it's like, this is weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I fucked up.
you know what? You can undo. That's the one thing I like about digital. It's just like, but that's also, I don't know, a dangerous crutch. Like I find myself spending more time on digital pieces because I can't make up my mind, whereas traditional, it makes you commit. So I very much believe in the traditional foundation and trying to apply some of that when you go digital, but at the same time, do what you want. If it's your art, you know, you can kind of make what you do.
That makes sense about when it comes to traditional, you got to be committed, and then once that's there, that's there. You can't.
You can always erase, but it never looks right.
No, not at all.
It's one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things where like if it doesn't go the way you want, and depending on what you're working on, like, oh well, I guess I'll draw over this now, and it just becomes something completely different. But I guess we're bringing it full circle back to Bob Ross. Sometimes that makes a happy accident, and you're like, I like that better. Didn't plan for it, but fuck yeah.
Ooh.
Not gonna lie, I became an expert at little mistakes. Even well, my brother's here. Even he's seen it. Like if I fuck up a little bit, it's like, well, all right, you're gonna be something different, and I just use that along with it and turn it into something else. And he's seen me do it a lot. He's like, how the fuck do you do that? it always comes in handy.
Yeah.
So for the extra brushes, do you pay extra for that, or it's already available for it?
Why do you want to Procreate?
Yeah.
I know. It's okay. So funny story about the Procreate app. My boyfriend works for Apple, and he used to teach people on like the big screens back before COVID. And he was like, "Say we're going to Procreate on the app," like just for like the story. Like it's got such an awkward name. But
just to make it that little bit of weird.
Yeah, just a little. This is cool. You know, make people uncomfortable.
Are you guys ready to Procreate?
Oh God.
But going back to your question about the brushes, it comes with brushes in there, but I actually bought a different set. I'm a big fan of I'm gonna butcher their name. I think it's the True Grit Texture Supply. I forget exactly the name, but they have a brush set called the Rusty Nib, which I am in love with. It's like quill ink stroke style pen. I don't know how to describe it, but I'll look up the name of I forget the name of the company, and I feel bad about that. But that's where I got my extra brushes, and they're great.
Yeah, because I really want to get into it, so that's good advice right there. Just you telling me that, so.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody, it's the new thing, so might as well join them. So.
I think it's.
And then go back and forth.
Yeah, I think it's just a now like widely accessible tool that maybe wasn't so affordable before. Like it doesn't break the bank to get like an iPad and pencil as it did like getting a professional digital drawing like setup did like 5 to 10 years ago. You know, it's I guess as time goes on, technology becomes more accessible on a consumer level, and I think that's why there's a big boom in that particular medium. But
yeah, it's funny that you say that because we were talking about one of our guests about the 3D printing. He said it's been around for a long time, but it just wasn't.
Again, primordial profiles.
Again, it wasn't available to the average Joe. So
yeah,
he's saying that it's been a while, but it was just too expensive, and it was just more of a industrial type of thing.
But
right.
Like, what do you say? Like in early 2000s or like late 90s? Something like that?
No, he said it went back to like the 70s.
Oh yeah, it was a while. I forgot the fucking date. He actually said but it's been around for a long time.
3D printing.
And it's just been like a industry secret type thing.
Sure.
And now it's commercially available to everybody. So it's like, well shit. All
That'd
of
be
us think it's a
so
brand new
cool,
thing,
though.
but nope.
I've always been curious about the 3D printers, but you have to have like modeling skills, like ZBrush or Maya or something, and that's like another beast, and I wouldn't even know. But how cool would it be to make your own like little toys and shit, you know? Like, I don't know, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah, and that's what it reminded me of you saying that it's been around for so long, but now it's easy to get access to. So, well,
I love this Hatbox Ghost.
Oh, thank you.
I made him too, but I just can't help it whenever I see anybody else's. And it looks
I
sick,
have
I'm
him
like,
right
oh,
here
man,
in front of you
awesome.
now.
oh shit.
Oh, sick.
There was one of the guys I pulled out just to have on reference here.
Nice.
I'm assuming you're a big Disney fan.
Awesome.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, in all honesty, anybody who's a little bit weird is into Disney, because we are.
Usually when I try to draw Disney stuff, I try to.
Oh, you draw a lot of fucking Disney characters.
Lately, it's been Disney, but zombified.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's really fun because you get that Disney feel, and then
you get the horror feel.
Yeah, towards the midway when I'm doing it, I start to fuck it up and make it look crazy. So it's really fun to do that kind of stuff.
Oh, like Octodonald?
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
We collaborated on some pieces, and one of them we called it Octodonald because.
Disclaimer: if you're 18, do not be in here. If you're under 18, do not be in here.
If you're under 18, cover your fucking ears. But yeah, the Octodonald has like 8 penises, and they're out like tentacles, and he's sort of like freaked out, and like you can see his scrot on the bottom, and it was funny. It was funny as hell. We were talking about it. I did the lining for it, and then he colored it in. It came out beautiful. Anybody wants to see it, we have it on our Redbubble. On our Redbubble store. Go check that shit out. It's funny. You will laugh. His mom's seen it, and she's like, "Oh wow, he's playing with his guts." Nope.
Yeah, it's funny. People think it's guts. I'm like, no, look closely. You'll see it's not guts.
It's a surprise.
It's terrible, but it's really funny. It was hilarious. It made us laugh so fucking hard.
That's fantastic, though.
For the people in the comments, I hope you guys are having a good night. Let's see. If you guys have any questions for her, our guest, or for us.
Everybody. Oh, yeah, he has a shirt.
He did?
Yeah, he has a shirt.
No way.
Yeah, my brother actually bought one of the shirts, and he wears it proudly. He just said right here, everyone asks me about the Octodonald. Well, you gotta look closely. You'll see the little textures. But be careful, they spit in your eye.
So we have this segment where you have to pick.
Oh yeah.
4, right? No, 3. 3 top 4. It could be horror, slasher, sci-fi. What are your top 3?
Movies, characters, like horror. What?
Movies.
Okay. Movies. Horror or slasher? You said?
It don't matter. Out of those 3 genres.
Okay. I'm gonna say a movie that I don't even know if people consider it a horror movie, but I grew up on it and I always considered it a horror movie. And it's borderline horror, maybe drama. Interview with the Vampire, American Werewolf in London, and Return of the Living Dead. My top 3.
That's nice. Nice selection. Interview with the Vampire? Yeah, that was a really good story.
That is.
Yeah,
wasn't it based off of a book?
Mm-hmm.
The same woman who made Queen of the Damned. Anne Rice.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
That movie is a bad adaptation of the book. It is nothing like the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the same shit I've heard. And Lestat will be the same character from Interview with the Vampire and Queen of the Damned.
Oh.
You can't picture it, huh?
Yeah, I cannot picture it.
It's way off for the movies.
I know that movie holds like I know a lot of people hold the Queen of the Damned movie like very fondly, just because the time period it came out and the soundtrack and the music. I was not one of those people, so sorry.
Return of the Living Dead, I saw it as a kid, and I remember the scene where it was a zombie that had no limbs. It was a midget. Little he was eating the medic's brain. I don't know if you remember that scene.
I do. Yeah, that's a great scene. It's very effective.
That as a kid, and I was like, "What the fuck did I just see right now?" It blew me. It was. I didn't know what I was scared, but then I was kind of interested at the same time. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
I'm not gonna lie. You saying like a little. Sorry to interrupt.
No, go for it.
Remember when you said a little person eating somebody? Only thing that went through my mind was that
fucking
movie.
What, Crude?
Was the movie Troll.
Oh yeah, when they're upstairs.
Yeah, it's like I remember seeing when I was a kid, and when I was a kid, obviously I was little as shit, and it freaked me out. But when I got older, I actually seen the movie. Like, this is a stupid fucking movie.
Is that the second one, right?
I think it's the second one.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I make fun of it a lot now. That guy with the glasses looking up. Oh my God, they're eating her! Oh my God! Oh yeah, I think he says he's gonna eat me too.
I remember that. Those fuckers are creepy, man.
Those things aren't really that creepy. It's just when I was a kid, that shit freaked me out, and then when I got older, the scene is like, wow, that's just no.
Yeah, I saw those movies older for sure. I wish I saw some. I grew up on Interview as a kid, so that one I saw as a little kid, and American Werewolf in London, but. Like Return of the Living Dead, I definitely saw as an adult, and I loved it. Like, to me, it's like horror comedy. Like, it's fucking fantastic. Oh, yeah. And this got a killer soundtrack. Like, you can't go wrong with it. Like, love it.
In the comics, I remember Critters for sure. I think there's a new killer something out there.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen Critters.
No?
I haven't seen that one. No, it's one I've been meaning to watch, but yeah.
It's funny.
Later installments, it started getting more cheesy and weird. And just
like Critters in space.
just like Leprechaun.
I was just gonna say, I just saw the first Leprechaun for the first time, like 3 days ago, and then I watched Leprechaun 3 the other night just because it's in Vegas. Why the hell not? I did see there was a Leprechaun in space.
That one,
I never seen it because right when I seen the title, I was like, "This is fucking stupid."
There's boob action in that one.
Really?
Yeah.
You sound so happy.
Yeah. Seeing that as a kid, I was like, "Okay, this is kind of cool." But then as I saw it as an adult, I was like, "Wow, this movie is really horrible."
Somebody said Leprechaun in the Hood in the comments. I do plan on watching Leprechaun in the Hood. Like that to me seems like the next thing to watch in the Leprechaun saga.
Oh my God, that is the funniest Leprechaun movie I have ever seen. It just, oh my God, you don't expect some of this shit to happen.
That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm looking forward to it.
I think Ice-T's in that movie.
Yeah, he is. I saw the trailer. And yeah, he's in it.
What else? It's kind of the same thing with Nightmare on Elm Street. The first one was supposed to be a serious film, but then as later installments came in, it just became more of a horror comedy type of thing.
Yeah.
The first one was supposed to be a serious film?
Yeah.
Why did I laugh so hard?
Because you're crude?
No, the main part I laughed at, me and my wife, me and Goalie Julie, we seen it, and whenever he's chasing him down the alley, we're just giggling our asses off because he was goofy as shit. And then there's one part where when he's fighting in the house, they push him over the banister. You see him land on a bed, and they didn't cut it out properly. And so we see it like, look, there was a bed. I didn't get hurt. We just started laughing about it even harder. Oh shit, this movie's great.
I do like Dream Warriors. I think I always enjoyed that one. That one's fun.
Dream Warriors, where they fucked them up. They literally beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he still survived.
Have you guys ever been to the Mystic Museum in Burbank? Slashback Video?
You have, no?
Wait, what's up? Mystic Museum? Yes. Speaking of that, I've been wanting to contact them too.
They're cool.
But we're booked up right now, so I don't know. Maybe at the end of the month.
They built one of the owners for Slashback Video. They built the Freddy Primetime Bitch. It's like a maquette statue thing of him coming out of the TV. It was super cool.
Yeah, I seen a picture of it.
Yeah,
it's when he's the TV. Goes okay.
It was pretty cool.
That looks pretty sick. We didn't get to see it in person, sadly. But they're actually gonna have a new one. What? A new setup in the back called Camp Horror, I think.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah. I'm really stoked for that. I think it's April it opens. So yeah. Yeah,
April 3rd, and we have an interview that day too. I don't know how long he's gonna go for. It's probably gonna go for like a month or so, maybe.
Yeah, I don't see any events really. I'm surprised it's happening.
Okay, yeah, me too. Yeah, I kind of am too.
I think it's a store. I think it's just another store. So they have the Bearded Lady shop, which is all vintage and oddities, and next to it's the Mystic Museum. Mm-hmm. And then there used to be like this, I guess it was like some sort of thrift store like on the corner there. And I think they just took over the space. And so they've like dominate that block of, I think it's Magnolia and Burbank. It's kind of rad.
I know that street is pretty awesome so far. He hasn't been there. I've heard of it. And my wife never heard of it. I took her down there and she fell in love.
There's a lot of cool stores down there. There's like a big like Halloween town. It's like kind of like year-round Halloween shop and lots of cool stuff. I haven't been down there since COVID times. I was in their Slashback video show last year, so like February I went, but that was like the cusp right before all the shutdowns. So I don't know what's still around, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm really tired of shutdowns and COVID, man. Because we used to sell it at it's so fucking sad. We used to sell at art walks and all this good stuff, and it to be honest, it affected our marketing sales pretty bad. So.
Sure.
But then again, we have this, so fuck it. I mean.
Yeah. What art walks are you guys? Are Southern California based?
Yeah.
Yeah. What art walk did you used to do? Was it the Riverside Art Walk?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I started selling.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the same thing. I used to we went there. I was dressed up all flappy here. He wasn't dressed up like the clown yet. Although he already had the idea and like the setup, he didn't go over there like that yet.
He was a baby still, the clown.
Yes. And then when he grew up, he skinned him and now he's wearing them. It was fun. It was fun doing that.
Yeah.
It was especially fun when they thought I was a mannequin because I wouldn't move. And as soon as I twitch and look at them, I'm like, oh shit!
We are down to 9 minutes.
Damn, that was fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
Jeez.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Sweet Jeebus.
Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. Hopefully I didn't eat too much into it.
No, that was about a minute.
No, that was still funny. That was funny to us. We were still laughing. We were like, shit, no, can you hear us? Hey, stop. Ah!
Yeah, it took me a minute to realize.
we probably like dumbasses, like.
I know, we're waiting. I'm not sure if everybody could hear us still because nobody responded when I asked. I was like, can anybody hear us? Can you hear us? I seen you like, I don't know. Oh, fucks, you can't hear us.
Do you have any questions for us you would like to ask? Serious.
What shows do you guys plan on attending when everything opens up again?
To sell or
either?
Either to sell or strip. Well, maybe we can go and strip and then sell afterwards.
That's called an auction.
We want to go back to what we're doing.
We don't mind going back to Riverside. We already spoke to them. We still get emails whenever they get told anything. Like, okay, well, we're going to open. Oh, we're not going to be able to open this time. We're going to be open this time.
I guess Midsummer will be one of them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
That one,
We're gonna have to really stockpile body bags.
Monster Blues though is one of them, but you know how that is.
Yeah, I do.
It's pretty
Like
hard
I
to
said,
get.
I'm not bitter.
That's a tough nut to crack. Then.
I bet. I fucking bet.
I already know the face you're making underneath that mask. It's making me laugh even harder. Oh shit.
But I mean, we really do hope to sell again, and I mean that's my main thing, and interact with our fans and
Catch Pokemon.
interview in public. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah. We actually want to go to like different spots and meet different people and do it in person.
That'd be right.
But a couple times we've done that. One interview we still have it, but for some reason Instagram was being a bitch that day, and it didn't allow us to load.
Yeah.
But we still have the interview, and now a lot of people on here know we didn't have a computer. Well, now we do. So you're gonna see that very soon.
Things in the works, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that we want to do for sure. Merch again. We're still working on merch. Traveling for sure. You want to travel. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be nice to travel again, wouldn't it?
I mean, because you were doing it too. You said Portland was a show you went to.
Yeah.
Portland was the furthest you went.
In theory, I'm supposed to be in Austin and New Orleans in June for the Oddities Expo. I play things day by day, so we'll see. Yeah. If that ends up happening, then New Orleans will have been the farthest I've gone for a show. But I'm in a shop down there in the French Quarter. There's a vampire themed shop. You can find my stuff in there. So like I've been to New Orleans, but to sell, not yet. So.
Oh wow.
We'll see what happens.
I want to go there too. Yeah, I really want to visit up there.
I want to go
so
visit
cool.
the graveyards.
Go to the graveyards?
They look cool. Yeah.
Dude.
How they're all above ground and it looks like a little city, a little
Oh,
necropolis.
that's the thing we want to do too is ghost hunting.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of all sorts of crazy things down there. That's for sure. Like it definitely draws you back. Like I've been itching to get back ever since I went like 2 years ago, and I'm like I gotta get back somehow. It's.
Yeah, 'cause I've never experienced anything weird. So the one way I will believe something, crazy is happening if a ghost grabs my ass or something. then I'll be a believer.
Then I'll consider.
Come here, clown boy.
I'm like, whoa, what was that?
Oh, fuck.
We're down to 4 minutes. Any handles, shout outs that you want to put out there?
Yeah. Well, my Instagram, as you can see, is Bat in Your Belfry. That's where I post pretty much up to date any new things I have going on, any shows that I hope to be at in the future, any virtual shows. I do have a few of those coming up. If you want to buy anything from me, you can visit my Etsy, which would be batinyourbelfry.etsy.com. Links in my bio and all that jazz. So that's pretty much how you can find me. My name's kind of weird, so if you search Prebbage or Bat in Your Belfry, you'll probably find me.
You guys will have to write it down. So
yeah.
And then type it in.
Yes.
Because I didn't believe the name. I was like, wait, what? Is that a name, or are you telling me something?
I said Bat in Your Belfry.
I was tripping out. Like, what?
Would you like a Bat in Your Belfry?
I was tripping out. I was like, I mean, it's decent stuff, but I mean,
Yeah.
what are you asking for?
There's no bats in my Belfry. It's pretty clean. There's always something in there. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I'm gonna find some videos, boy, out there of you doing that.
Go ahead. If you do, just show me so that way I remember.
But it's it, no? Sums it up.
That's it?
Well, I mean, that sums it up, no?
That sums it up?
In a way.
Yeah, pretty much. There goes the doctor mess.
Where'd you get that? I'm curious on that.
Dude, I got this on Etsy like 10 years ago.
Whoa.
Like, it's old.
It
looks good.
Legit.
It's leather.
Oh,
yeah, I got
shit.
it because I wanted to make a short film with it, but it just never panned out. It's Back in the day, it was Tom Banwell Designs. I don't know if he's still the same name or if he's changed it, but that's who he is.
Yeah, I should get a leather clown mask, or skin.
You want to just get a leather suit?
That's actually an idea. A Gimp clown suit.
A leather clown